When Ophelia is getting advice from Laertes, before Laertes goes away at the beginning of Hamlet, she tells him not to give him ridiculous advice and enforce demands on her that he himself wouldn't take. You know, don't treat me like a girl when I know you're just going off and going to carouse with the boys. Do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, whiles like a puffed and reckless libertine himself the primrose path of dalliance takes, and recks not his own reed. So in the conversation this morning between Laura Kuenssberg and the Chancellor, what's his name, the exotic Mr. Hunt. I'm putting in the word Mr. very carefully, and Mr. Hunt, Jeremy Hunt, and the easy life. The easy life is not for him, although he has been promising, as Laura Kuenssberg pointed out, for months that there was going to be tax cuts. He's now saying that that is not the path that he's chosen to take, that he will only point the way. So he's going to give directions to tax cuts, but there won't be any significant tax cuts in the budget. That's the message I think he's giving today, that we shouldn't get our hopes up too high, and he's not going to he's not going to say one thing and do another. It's going to be a prudent path that he will take, not the primrose path, and that, I suppose, is a relief. And yet, at the same time, you think, actually, all this government is delivering is promises. It's not actually delivering any sort of reality. You have to ask, at what point is it going to get better? And I'm not sure that the Labour Party is going to offer any greater improvement either. All the Labour Party can do, in fact, the government has given the Labour Party a gift. All the Labour Party has to say is that we're not going to be like them. We're going to be better. It doesn't need to actually advance any particular plan at all. I think this is Mr. Starmer's discovery. No plan is necessary, because all he has to do is point to the disaster that is the present government. And the present government, actually, if you look at it very closely, is not such a disaster. The present government is picking up the mess that was left behind by Liz Truss's extraordinary hand gestures and hand action. An extraordinary mess that she left behind after only a month of chaos. And we just have to make sure that never happens again, I suppose. But the Labour Party can promise anything or nothing. It's still going to be better than Liz Truss.